Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very unique episode of Spirit Rising. Given the current global situation, we are still committed to bringing you some of the best wrestling entertainment possible. Our athletes are hungry for competition, and as I said, we still want to bring you the entertainment that we bring you every week. So tonight we are going to start things off with a junior division contest between newcomer Mervyn Wallace and the recently reinvented superstar Ricky Gilmore. We're also joined tonight by Connie Mills via satellite on commentary. Connie, how are you tonight?
Very well. Thank you for having me, Shirt.
Thanks for joining us indeed. And Mervyn Wallace and Ricky Gilmore tit for tat to start things off in this junior division contest. Running offense will not happen for Gilmore, but it's still in control. Sit out pile driver. High impact offense delivered to the head and neck of Mervyn Wallace. Mervyn Wallace lost his debut match here in Super Spirit Wrestling, and Ricky Gilmore recently coming off of a major event loss against Joey Marnell. Both of these athletes, I'm sure, eager for a win for their records here in the junior division. What a maneuver there from Wallace. Pinning predicament will not prevail, though. In control now with an armbar is Mervyn Wallace. Gilmore quickly escaping. Running offense there from Wallace in the corner, leading to a drop toe hold. Beautiful sequence there from the newcomer, and another drop toe hold. But a DDT from Gilmore, leading to a headbutt across the back of Mervyn Wallace. And a DDT again, spiking Mervyn Wallace into the mat. Gilmore not wanting to take two losses in a row after his sudden reinvention. We're seeing a very different Ricky Gilmore here in the year 2020. Sit out pile driver again. Very effective stuff here against Mervyn Wallace. And these two competitors taking it to each other now, Connie, both hungry for a win. Big forearm. And a slam sending Gilmore to the outside. Mervyn Wallace using the time to regain his energy. A spiked bat now in play. Burt Wiggins has got to get some control here. To the top rope now. What a moonsault from Gilmore. Kick out from Wallace. Still in this junior division contest. Pinning predicament now. And a rope break signaled by Burt Wiggins. Snapmare takedown. Irish whip reversal. Drops to the mat. And a collision. DDT again. Catches the leg. Takedown for Mervyn Wallace. And again with a drop toe hold. Drop toe hold again, stalled at that time. Mervyn Wallace on a tear here late in this junior division contest. But now Gilmore firing himself up following a high impact headbutt there. Leg feed enziguri, superstar Ricky Gilmore getting rolling now. Wallace still in control. Pump handle slam combination here. Just a 2 count. Those drop toe holds have paid off for Mervyn Wallace throughout this match in the opening bout here at Spirit Rising.
Whoa, this is crazy.
These two athletes really going at it, as I said, both hungry for a win. Big clothesline there from Wallace. Small package, could be all. 2. Just a 2 count.
He's really putting himself out there with the pins.
Making Gilmore work for it for sure. Drop toe hold, maybe the leg of Gilmore across the spiked bat. I'm not totally sure. Pump handle slam combination again here from Wallace, looking for the pin. 2. Ooh, near fall there. I thought Mervyn Wallace had one there over Gilmore. Whoa, it looked like Mervyn Wallace was dropping for a counter, but a headbutt off the running offense from Gilmore, putting Wallace right onto the mat. Corner control now for Gilmore. High rent district. A counter from Mervyn Wallace. Could he be scouting for the nightcap? If he hits the nightcap, it's over. Not the nightcap, but a beautiful maneuver off the top rope nonetheless. Could it end in victory here? No, another near fall for Mervyn Wallace. As we said at the top of the show, folks, these athletes are committed to bringing you the best possible entertainment and competition, and we're seeing it here in the opening bout at Spirit Rising. Got him up again for another pile driver, spiked into the mat. Small package. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, Mervyn Wallace, so many near falls in this matchup, but Gilmore, the resilient Gilmore, still in this one, and now a back body drop. Sent to the outside is Gilmore. Mervyn Wallace, what could he be looking for here? What a dive! A dive to the outside, fully connecting against the body of Gilmore. And now another spiked bat. Who put all these bats under there?
9, 10, 11.
Count to 11 now. Leg feed Enziguri again. 13. He has till the count of 20. 15. He's out on his feet. And at the count of 16. And Gilmore maybe looking to put this one away. A pin near the ropes here. No, Mervyn Wallace having enough in the tank, and a DDT of his own now out of nowhere, rising up off the mat. Intricate pin here. Can Gilmore escape? Another near fall. What is that? Something like 5 near falls from Mervyn Wallace. Pump handle slam combination again. Could this do it?
1, 2.
Wow, Ricky Gilmore, so tenacious tonight. Another pin for Wallace. No, Ricky Gilmore escaping again. Connie, after everything you've seen in this junior division contest, who do you think's coming out on top here?
I am not sure. I've always been a fan of Ricky Gilmore, but Wallace is really trying.
Wallace is definitely making Gilmore work for it. Inside cradle. Rope break signaled by Burt Wiggins. And again, so much devastating offense on both sides of the mat here tonight. DDTs, pile drivers galore here in the opening bout for Spirit Rising. Leg feed Enziguri connecting both athletes down for the moment. So much effort by these two junior division competitors. And one punch sending Wallace to the mat. Could be a bad omen for the newcomer. And here we see the Eventide. This could be it here.
1, 2.
No, near fall, the Eventide, not leading to a victory for Ricky Gilmore. Mervyn Wallace still in this one. That is, of course, Ricky Gilmore's new favored maneuver, no longer using the Mama Said knockout punch. In favor now of the high-impact maneuver he is calling the Eventide. Big headbutt off the running offense from Gilmore, but now Mervyn Wallace, drop toe hold again. We know how well those have been working out for him. Big forearm to the back of Gilmore's head sends him to the mat. Pinning predicament now, Wiggins in position. 2. No, this match will continue.
So close.
Another DDT from Ricky Gilmore. Could we be seeing a new rivalry taking shape here at Spirit Rising? Arm-based offense leading to maybe a pin? No. Taunting for the moment is Mervyn Wallace. Maybe not a good idea this late in the matchup. Big lariat connecting now, though. And Wallace still in control. Ricky Gilmore now will try an Irish whip to the corner. Here we go again. The slam off the pump handle. No. Rope break signaled by Burt Wiggins. Bad positioning for Mervyn Wallace. Could come back to haunt him. I'm not sure how many more of those Ricky Gilmore can take. And Gilmore maybe getting frustrated. Schoolboy. 2. No, near fall. What a contest we are seeing here.
At this point, anyone can take it.
Oh, is he scouting for the nightcap? Is he scouting for the nightcap? The nightcap! The nightcap from Mervyn Wallace! This could be it! 1, 2. No, Ricky Gilmore escaping the nightcap. How is he doing this?
Come on!
Now taunting Mervyn Wallace is Gilmore. Following the nightcap, Mervyn Wallace's go-to maneuver. Great positioning, though, for Wallace, and Wiggins in position. 2. No! Reversal from Wallace. Can he do this? Another pin. 1, 2. No! Connie, have you ever seen a junior division contest quite like this one?
Definitely not. I think both of these competitors have met their match.
Indeed. Both men refusing to quit here. Wow, right off the mat was Mervyn Wallace, but on the receiving end of another slam from Gilmore. And now he's got him up again. Even tied. 1, 2. No, this match will continue. Mervyn Wallace escaping a second eventide. This is crazy.
Incredible.
Mervyn Wallace getting fired up here. Can he put Gilmore away?
1, 2.
No. Inside cradle. 1, 2. No. Another near fall. He's got him up again. No, the eventide. This time on the spiked bat. Mervyn Wallace could be out cold. 1, 2. No, Wallace showing an absolutely incredible amount of tenacity here, and this match will continue. Moonsault from Gilmore. 1, 2. Unbelievable. Gilmore now in control in the center of the ring. To the ropes. Showing heavy signs of fatigue late in this contest. You see it there. Slam now from Wallace. The resilience out of these two competitors. And another pin here.
1, 2.
Oh my God, I thought it was over right there, but Ricky Gilmore kicking out again of a pin from Mervyn Wallace. Reversal here from Ricky Gilmore, planting Mervyn Wallace onto the mat. Both of these men so fatigued, so exhausted, and understandably so. What a lariat there from superstar Ricky Gilmore. Schoolboy, 1, 2. Another near fall. How is this happening?
They're both so hungry.
Gilmore again. Standing drop kick now. Drop toe hold for Wallace. Heavy, heavy fatigue now for both wrestlers. Football tackle from Ricky Gilmore, unable to capitalize, instead taking time to regain his energy. He'll try it again. The pump handle combination. 1, 2. No! And another standing drop kick from Gilmore. Can he try it again? The pump handle. 1, 2.
So close.
Even tied from Gilmore, right near the ref. 1, 2. And again, a kick out. How is this happening? To the ropes. DDT spiking Gilmore again into the mat.
Wow.
I'm starting to feel as fatigued as these wrestlers. This is absolutely insane, folks. Rope break signaled from the submission from Burt Wiggins. And Gilmore now running to the corner. Big lariat connecting for superstar Ricky Gilmore, leading to a knee crusher. And one punch sending Wallace to the mat. Exhaustion playing such a clear role here, but these athletes refusing to give up. Gilmore battling out of the corner with tremendous headbutts.
So brutal.
And another punch sending Wallace to the mat. Huge headbutt there from Gilmore. Collision for both men, and both men down. Wallace now to his feet. This could set a record for longest junior division contest in Super Spirit Wrestling. This is main event level stuff we're seeing in the opening bout. Moonsault off the top rope, beautifully executed. And another kick out. Both men down. Who will emerge victorious here tonight in the craziest junior division match I've ever seen? What a power bomb there, right on the bat. But Wallace still kicking out. Leg feed enziguri from Gilmore. And spiked into the mat once more from the DDT. So much damage sustained on both sides. Floats over the pump handle attempt there. Ricky Gilmore, well scouted. Schoolboy.
1, 2.
I can't believe what we're seeing here. And another DDT from Mervyn Wallace.
1. Yeah.
Nightcap again for Wallace. 1, 2. Another near fall and another nightcap, not spelling victory for Mervyn Wallace. Ricky Gilmore refusing to quit, and Mervyn Wallace has sustained so much damage, neither man wanting to notch another loss in their record here in the junior division. What a clothesline. Trying it again, the pump handle slam combination. Wiggins in position. Ricky Gilmore kicking out once more. And Mervyn Wallace signaling to the fans at home as this junior division contest continues. Inside cradle.
1, 2.
Inside cradle not getting it done for Wallace. Big wheel kick from Gilmore. Pump handle combination again. 1, 2. Another kick out. He'll try it again here. Boom, again, connecting for Wallace. 1, 2.
So close.
And another kick out. Both men trying to rally with offense there, but as fatigue sets in, neither man connecting. Big slam now from Gilmore, showing that maybe he's got more left in the tank than we realize. But now taking the time, letting Wallace return to his feet of his own volition, and now Gilmore looking to work him back to the center of the mat. And these two men, these two junior competitors, so hungry for a win, trading strikes once more. Big tackle from Gilmore, coming out on top. Gilmore getting fired up once more to the ropes. Big wheel kick, connecting across the face of Mervyn Wallace. Huge pile driver for Gilmore. Which man will give first? He's got him up again. Eventide for Gilmore. Wiggins in position. 1, 2. I can't believe what we're seeing here, folks. I'm hearing now in my headset that we're going to have to take a break as this match has just gone on so long. It is inevitable. We've got to go to a break. We'll return soon. Well, folks, I regret to inform you that during the break, yes, that match did come to an end, and it was, in fact, Mervyn Wallace hanging in there against superstar Ricky Gilmore out of one of the most impressive junior division contests I've ever seen, and maybe we'll do the best we can to bring you some archive footage of the rest of that match later. Mervyn Wallace, though, victorious here in the opening bout. An incredible performance out of both athletes here out of the junior division. Well, folks, it is a unique night here, to say the least, at Spirit Rising. But as I said at the top of the program, we are committed to bringing you the wrestling action that you're used to. We're going to have another match coming up for you in the women's division between relative newcomer Piper Valentine and, well, almost brand new wrestler to the women's division, Kira Kita. Kira Kita currently 0-1 here in the women's division. Piper Valentine will be a tall order for sure to get a victory in her record, but we'll see if she's able to do it here against who has been a very impressive athlete in Piper Valentine, senior official Norio Nakatomi, on duty for this contest. And again, as I mentioned earlier, I'm joined via satellite by co-commentator Connie Mills.
Hello.
Connie, I know you have particular excitement for this match.
Yes, both of these competitors are very athletic and very new, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Submission maneuver here early on for Piper Valentine, making things rough for Kira Kita. Combination of elbows there, though, now for the newcomer, and a pinning predicament early, just a 1 count. Big slap from Kira Kita across the face of Piper Valentine, and another slap. The striking prowess of Kira Kita, the long, slender frame using the reach against her smaller opponent, Piper Valentine. And now the mounted punches here. If you're unfamiliar with Super Spirit Wrestling rules, we do enforce MMA-style stoppages. Could we be looking at another insane matchup here as the one we just saw between Mervyn Wallace and Ricky Gilmore? Can these two women go the distance here at Spirit Rising? Striking combinations trading for now. Kira Kita coming out on top. Repaying a rake to the eyes with a knee to the stomach, and what a kick from Kira Kita. Connie, you're familiar with both these athletes. Who do you think could take this one tonight?
I don't know. Both of these women are alpha females, and I think it could go any way.
For now, a pinning predicament for Kira Kita. 2 count. Piper Valentine escaping. Face buster. Full impact there for Kira Kita. Opting for more offense and a headbutt to boot.
Kira Kita is really showing off what she can do tonight.
That's definitely true. Following that tough loss in her debut, she'd want to keep rolling here.
Wow.
Excuse me, I want to correct myself from earlier. I believe I said Kira Kita was 0-1. That's not true. I believe she is 1-1. Let's see if she can turn that record into a positive here tonight against Piper Valentine.
5 minutes gone.
Desperation kick there from Kira Kita right across the face of Piper Valentine, putting all offense on hold. Standing shooting star press, so impressive. And I think Piper Valentine may be bleeding. You see some blood pooling on the mat there, and I think I got a peek at some red under the bangs of Piper Valentine. Quite a maneuver there, trapping the arm of Kira Kita, who rises right up and delivers a slap following with a backdrop. Impressive performance here from Kira Kita. Low kick off the Irish whip. Kira Kita really making Piper Valentine work for it. I don't think Valentine expected to be this tested. Northern Lights suplex there, leading to a rope break signaled by senior official Norio Nakatomi. What a maneuver there from Piper Valentine, getting a little frustrated perhaps. Northern Lights suplex following into a cross arm breaker, but another rope break signaled by Norio Nakatomi. And again, she'll try it again. Better positioning this time, really wrenching the arm of Kira Kita, who is able to create some separation. And this match will continue. She's got her up. Center of the ring.
Cupid cutter.
The Cupid cutter. That's right, Connie. And we've got a pinning predicament now. Standing shooting star press. 2, 3.
Wow.
Piper Valentine victorious here over Kirakita.
Quick and easy.
Heartbreaker for Kirakita, but Piper Valentine, very impressive, resilient, able to withstand the offense there of Kirakita, who was definitely looking for a win in that women's division contest. Impressive stuff there from those athletes. Well, folks, we're going to continue now with a heavyweight division contest between Blue Dream and Hitoshi Tobe. Both of these men have had a little bit of trouble getting the wheels turning in Super Spirit Wrestling's heavyweight division. Neither of them with incredible records, but they are set to face off here tonight and show the world what they can do. That matchup coming to you right now. We were talking about the rejuvenation of Ricky Gilmore. You're seeing now the rejuvenation perhaps of Hitoshi Tobe, sporting a new look here in the ring against Blue Dream. We first saw this new look a couple of weeks ago. We'll see if it translates to new performance factors for Hitoshi Tobe.
He looks great.
Indeed. Very trim, very focused is Hitoshi Tobe, but the same could be said for Blue Dream. Spinebuster here from Hitoshi Tobe, the example they call him. So textbook in his execution is Hitoshi Tobe. Now with a submission maneuver, Blue Dream able to break away. Spinebuster connecting for Tobe. To the ropes. Just kicking Blue Dream. Maybe needing to take Blue Dream a little more seriously as a clubbing forearm connects across the back of Hitoshi Tobe. Just a 1 count early on here for Blue Dream. Hitoshi Tobe able to slip out of the pin. On the receiving end of a punch now. Boston Crab keeping his body between his opponent and the rope. Smart stuff from Blue Dream. Punch to the top of the head following the side headlock. Pinning predicament now for Dream. Just a 1 count. Boston Crab again, maybe a game plan taking shape here for Blue Dream. Submitting a man as tough as Hitoshi Tobe is no small feat, but it could be the route he's taking. Another kick off the running offense from Hitoshi Tobe. And another spine buster, keeping Blue Dream grounded. Tobe to the top rope now. Diving crossbody. 1, 2. Just a 2 count for Hitoshi Tobe. Who do you like in this matchup, Connie?
Both competitors, but Blue Dream is super athletic and such a breath of fresh air.
Blue Dream, definitely one of our more eclectic performers here in Super Spirit Wrestling. You never know what he's going to do, but it will for sure be impressive and it will for sure be athletic. Another clubbing forearm for Dream leading to a pinning combination. 1, just a 1 count. Take much more than just a simple forearm to the back to put down Hitoshi Tobe, but a running power slam might do it. And now Blue Dream scouting from the top rope. Hitoshi Tobe able to snap back, and Blue Dream not completing his offense. And now these two competitors in the heavyweight division trading forearms. Big forearm there from Hitoshi Tobe, scouting Blue Dream. He's got him up. Ushigoroshi. Devastating maneuver to the neck of Blue Dream. And Tobe got all of it. Huge headbutt there from Tobe. Not unlike the headbutts we were seeing out of Ricky Gilmore. Go to sleep now. A knee delivered to the face. 1, 2. Near fall. I thought it was it there for Tobe, but now Dream trying the pin. 2. And a kick out. Huge kick to the midsection, sending Blue Dream straight to the mat. Trapping the leg is Blue Dream, leading to a dragon screw takedown. Kick to the midsection. Can we see it? The blade kick! Blade kick across the face! This could be it! 1, 2. It's over. Hitoshi Tobe with the blade kick, picking one up here over Blue Dream. Great stuff out of those heavyweight division competitors, wouldn't you say there, Connie?
Yes, sir.
Connie Mills, of course, joining us via satellite tonight, and we do thank her for her contributions during this very unique time in the wrestling world. Moving on, we are going to have a women's tag match between the Luminaries and Vuelo de Miedo. Vuelo de Miedo took a long break following their fourth title shot loss against current champions Troubletown, and they have since returned after Edge of Excellence. They suffered another loss to newcomer Squad Life. I don't think anyone expected them to lose to Squad Life. Nevertheless, they did. They are here tonight in competition against other newcomers, the Luminaries. And Kaori Okawa starting things off for the Luminaries. La Grifa doing the same for Vuelo de Miedo. Irish whip. Huge kick from Kaori Okawa. And a headbutt carrying through all of her momentum. Kaori Okawa really moving here in this early goings of this competition here. La Grifa clearly overwhelmed, making an early tag to La Gargola. And here we go, the stereo clothesline ringing the bells of Kaori Okawa. Now maybe Vuelo de Miedo can get something going here. But Okawa breaking away, tag to Nona Ford. Connie, Nona Ford has a powerlifting background, very strong, impressive athlete. Kaori Okawa, a track star. And Vuelo de Miedo, they're just a couple of mean women that know how to wrestle. Big slam there from La Gargola in the corner. Great positioning here for Vuelo de Miedo. Nona Ford creating some separation. Offense not happening. Big slam again, knee across the face. Nona Ford right to her feet. Impressive resilience here out of the newcomer. Elbow to the back and a stomp across the back from Nona Ford. Slap across the chest. Fast tags here from Vuelo de Miedo. Sit out pile driver. The most high impact offense delivered thus far in a jumping face buster. La Grifa capitalizing on the momentum. Nona Ford looking to make a tag, and she will. Pinning predicament now. Not the legal woman. Swinging neck breaker from Kaori Okawa leading to a Boston Crab being applied by Nona Ford. Irish whip. And a bad one. Kaori Okawa able to reverse. Plenty of time to scout it. Running right up the turnbuckle. Rear chinlock being applied now. Tag for Vuelo de Miedo. Kaori Okawa creating separation, not wanting to deal with both members, but maybe needing to turn her attention to La Gargola. Looking for something here against La Grifa, who will counter. Perhaps not the wisest decision there from Kaori Okawa, now trying to battle out of a corner with a set of forearms. La Gargola having the final say in that striking combination, delivering another knee across the face of Kaori Okawa. Beautiful stuff there, the back body drop carrying through all of the momentum, and another rear chin lock, this time on Okawa's side. Huge forearms out of Okawa, creating separation with the Irish whip, tag to Nona Ford. Knife edge chop from Kaori Okawa, sending La Gargola to the mat, and now Okawa calling for a quick tag, but Nona Ford tied up by La Gargola. Irish whip. Huge drop kick in the corner for Ford, but she's in enemy territory. Running offense for Ford, and another drop kick right across the chest, knocking the wind out of La Gargola. Wow, just tossing La Gargola right out of the ring there. Belly to belly whip suplex. And I believe that Nona Ford has a microphone. Is that a microphone? I was unaware that the Luminaries were down with weapons, but Vuelo de Miedo, no angels themselves. Sit out pile driver from La Gargola delivered to Kaori Okawa, and this match is breaking down quickly here. Headbutt off the ropes. La Grifa maybe looking to put it away here. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Smart play there by La Grifa. It just didn't pay off. Facebuster again, leading to a chokehold. Kim Carrillo trying to get some control here. Nona Ford looking to get involved now. La Grifa making a tag. All 4 women in the ring now. Big headbutt from Ford. The falling headbutt again. The dead weight headbutt coming down across the body of La Gargola. Tag team offense in the corner here. This could be bad for Vuelo de Miedo. This could be real bad. Top rope Spanish fly from both competitors. Can Nona Ford get up to capitalize? No, La Gargola up to her feet after a stereo Spanish fly. Impressive stuff out of the Luminaries. Nona Ford may be in trouble here. A fresh competitor in La Grifa staring her down. Sent to the outside, rolling right back in. Snap suplex from La Grifa, center of the ring. Huge headbutt from Ford. And a shote there from Ford. 1, 2, no, not even a 2 count. Both women of Vuelo de Miedo signaling for the end here. Nona Ford could be in big trouble. Irish whip from La Gargola. What a strike there. Nona Ford running right into a huge punch and now looking to submit Ford. We've seen her submit competitors with this before, but Kaori Okawa able to get there for the Luminaries. Battling off both members there was Okawa, who will now be the legal woman for the Luminaries. Gut wrench powerbomb there, delivered to Nona Ford. The power lifter on the receiving end of some strong offense from La Gargola. Questionable Irish whip from Okawa, sending La Gargola into friendly territory, and indeed a Fisherman Buster coming out on top for the masked competitor. Big strike from Okawa, surprising La Gargola, sending her to the mat. Counter from La Gargola. Surprise pin here. 2. I thought it could have been all right there.
So close.
Very, very close indeed. Jump up Rana. Good stuff from Okawa.
Look at that choke.
The choke being applied. Kim Carrillo unable to do much as all 4 competitors were in the ring there. What a German suplex bridge. But Nona Ford able to get there immediately for the Luminaries. Now delivering a headbutt is La Grifa and a swinging neckbreaker to Okawa. La Gargola to the top rope. Who is she scouting, though? Looks like it's Okawa, and she's on the receiving end of a huge drop kick. Tag made for Vuelo de Miedo. And a tag for the Luminaries. Knife edge chop, exploder suplex. But a DDT delivered from La Grifa. Pinning attempt, center of the ring. 2. Kaori Okawa able to get there. Enziguri delivered to the back of the head. Nona Ford showing heavy signs of fatigue. La Grifa to the top rope, taking flight across the back of Nona Ford. And now biting the face of Ford. Kaori Okawa immediately getting there for her partner. Fisherman Buster. Okawa, high impact offense there. And the Luminaries are in big trouble as this matchup goes into deep waters. What a DDT from Nona Ford. Tag made to Kaori Okawa. Could that DDT be a shift in momentum here? Wow. Neck breaker powerbomb combination there. And then a miscommunication from the Luminaries. Nona Ford suffering a collision. Dropkick in the corner. What competition we're seeing out of the women's tag division here in Super Spirit Wrestling.
Both of these teams are impressive.
So impressive indeed. These athletes tonight have laid it all on the line. And Kaori Okawa now answering back. The slaps versus the forearms. Standing dropkick there from La Gargola, ending things. Could she submit Okawa here? And a chokehold being applied. The Luminary's in trouble. Okawa able to break away, but Nona Ford in huge trouble. Nona Ford choked for so long there. What a maneuver there from Kaori Okawa. Questionable positioning, though, for sure. And you saw the result. La Grifa able to get there and break up the pin. Northern Light suplex. 2. It's over. The Northern Light suplex. La Gargola pinning Okawa to the mat and picking one up here for Vuelo de Miedo. What'd you think of that match, Connie?
You know, I think even with their new loss, I'm going to be a fan of the Luminaries.
Indeed, they put on a great show. Even though taking a loss here to Vuelo de Miedo, one of the absolute best teams in the women's tag division. A hard loss to take, but not an unlikely loss. They did everything they could here tonight against La Grifa and La Gargola. It just was not enough on this outing. Next up, folks, we have more women's action for you between Crimson Bat and Natasha Watson. We haven't seen these two competitors in a while, so this should be a bit of a refreshment for the Super Spirit Wrestling women's division. Let's get to that contest now. Crimson Bat starting things early. High impact maneuvers. Spinning Rana off the Irish whip. Both of these competitors incredibly agile. We could see some crazy stuff here in this women's contest. Rolling senton after a missed dropkick from Watson. High angle Boston Crab there and a rope break signaled by Kim Carrillo. DDT again from Crimson Bat. Natasha Watson trying to shift the landscape of the match here, earning a 1 count. Crimson Bat working Watson all the way to the mat there with a side headlock takedown. Huge chops from Watson. Irish whip. Low kick sending Crimson Bat to the mat. Dragon screw takedown. Bow and arrow hold here from Crimson Bat. Natasha Watson could be in trouble early. Big strikes from both women here in the corner. It will be the kicks to the midsection earning the final say. Soul butt kick right to the midsection. Leading to a pin here. Rope break signaled by Kim Carrillo. Irish whip. And a kick leading to a La Magistral Cradle. Another break signaled by Carrillo. And just a poke to the eyes there. A blatant poke to the eyes from Natasha Watson. That mask is on Crimson Bat's face, but it has eye holes. Early here, the hanging perch from Crimson Bat, targeting so many body parts of Natasha Watson at once. Natasha Watson fresh enough to break out early. Showing signs of damage there, taking a moment to regain her composure. Crimson Bat now to the top rope, scouting her prey. Jumping Rana, beautiful stuff out of Crimson Bat and a desperation kick from Watson, putting on the brakes. Carrying through her weight for an arm breaker there. Knees across the face of Crimson Bat. And now Crimson Bat working Watson all the way to the ground with that shoulder hold. MMA style submission there from Crimson Bat. Very well-rounded athlete. And again, the hanging perch, keeping her body between the ropes and Watson. That maneuver looks so painful, but Watson, for the moment, still in this contest. Mixing Watson up, leading to a pin. Rope break signaled by Kim Carrillo. Crimson Bat telling Natasha Watson to bring it to the top rope. Frog splash, but it looks like she sustained damage of her own, unable to capitalize with a pin. Crimson Bat again to the top rope. Another frog splash connecting. But it's Watson to her feet first. As this match continues, Connie, who do you think could take it?
Both of these women are great, strong competitors, but I hope Natasha Watson can pull this around.
I think many people are expecting Crimson Bat to pull this one out, but Natasha Watson has surprised us before. 2 count. And as I say that, Crimson Bat pinning Natasha Watson with a Crimson Splash off the top rope and shrugging, seemingly not caring about her victory here over Natasha Watson. Nevertheless, she is victorious, and that win will be notched in her record in the women's division. Well, next up, folks, we are going to take a short break, and then we're going to come back with our final 2 matches of the evening. It will be a tag match between After Image and Massive Impact, and then our main event of the evening will be a heavyweight contest between BMD and in-ring legend Bruce Barry. You won't want to miss those matches, folks. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we are back. We are heading into our final 2 matches of the evening. Folks, I want to just apologize. I know this is not the kind of show you're used to seeing, but we still want to entertain you like we do each week here at Super Spirit Wrestling. So let's get to these final matches. It's going to be a men's tag division match between After Image and Massive Impact. An extreme clash of styles here. After Image, very agile, fast wrestlers, and Massive Impact, very slam-based, high-impact wrestlers. Early pinning combination there for Richie Prince against Lance Owens. These 2 men respectively starting things off for their teams. Of course, throughout this broadcast, I've been joined by Connie Mills, my co-commentator, coming into us via satellite here tonight. Connie, what do you think of the card we've seen so far here?
I think tonight has been very, very exciting. It's been great to see what all of these athletes can really do.
They have certainly put it all on the line all throughout the night. Mervyn Wallace and Ricky Gilmore especially at the top of the program tonight. Just going the distance. Mervyn Wallace actually taking that one during a forced commercial break. We kind of had no choice there, folks. Just a 1 count there for Lance Owens. But indeed, Mervyn Wallace pulling one out over superstar Ricky Gilmore in an exciting junior division contest. Maybe some blood coming out of the forehead of Lance Owens there, Connie. Busted open early here.
Already.
Blood all over the mat tonight. These competitors have decided to really go in. There's some kind of new aggression fueling the competitors here tonight at Spirit Rising. And we are seeing the results. Tag made to Chance Robertson. Lance Owens will have some time to recoup on the outside. Trying to set one up there, an alley-oop for Chance Robertson. A miscommunication, though, leading to a pinning predicament. Just a 1 count for Richie Prince. After Image, such a quick tag team that I didn't even see them make a tag. I thought Mateo Espina was still the legal man for After Image, but here we are. Robertson facing off here against Richie Prince. Working the arm of Prince. Tremendous strikes there from Richie Prince. Strikes of his own there from Chance Robertson, but Prince really leaning into those punches, just not paying off here against Robertson. Tag made to Mateo Espina. Spinning drop toe hold. Whoa, belly-to-belly suplex put on hold by a 2-step kick, flush across the face of Chance Robertson. Side headlock from Espina, keeping the big man grounded. Another headlock from Espina, depriving Robertson of oxygen there. Floats over the suplex attempt, and then a surprise pin here. Just a 1 count for Mateo Espina.
What an athlete, though.
Indeed, Mateo Espina so impressive, making a tag now to his partner Richie Prince. Tag team offense there from Massive Impact, but a surprise pin from Richie Prince as Chance Robertson is waved off. Owens battling back with work to the shoulder, countering the Rana attempt there with a powerbomb, but a rope break signaled by the official. And again, you see the same thing. Burt Wiggins calling for another rope break. Deja vu here in this men's division tag match. Headbutt there from Lance Owens. You see the blood still pouring from the forehead of Owens. I'm unsure what move it was, but a shockbuster now from the big man. Bad positioning, though, now leading to interference from Mateo Espina and a super kick from the kneeling position right across the bleeding face of Lance Owens. Huge spear off the running offense. 1, 2. Interference from Mateo Espina, keeping After Image in this one. And now creative submission maneuver here from Richie Prince as Chance Robertson is distracted by Espina. Will not lead to a submission. Huge power bomb. Mateo Espina, the MVP thus far for After Image. I think he's broken up 3 pins, and now a jump up Rana from Richie Prince. Standing switch, Irish whip. Just using the Irish whip to create separation for a tag, and Lance Owens will do the same. Another tag team clothesline. Russian leg sweep combination delivered by Massive Impact. Connie, which style do you prefer? Sort of the heavy suplex style of Massive Impact or the more agile style of After Image?
You know, I can't decide. Sure, I think that's what makes this match super interesting.
We've got a pin here now following a huge jolt buster. I thought it was all there, a near fall there for Massive Impact. You see these styles clashing, and a shockbuster on the other end for Lance Owens, delivered against Richie Prince. Not the legal men, but the damage nevertheless sustained. Richie Prince still on the mat. Chance Robertson deposited to the outside. Richie Prince, Mateo Espina rather, looking for a beautiful dive to the outside. Moonsault off the handspring.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Impressive stuff here out of both teams. And it is a brawl on the outside now.
14,
Count of 14, 16, 18, 19. It's over. Massive Impact with their second countout victory in the men's tag division, taking one here over After Image. Mateo Espina, as incredible as his conditioning is, he had sustained too many slams and then being deposited on the outside, all that offense just not able to roll back in before the count of 20, and we have a count out victory in favor of Massive Impact. Surprising stuff there in the men's tag division. Well, folks, what has been a very interesting night is now going to end in a heavyweight division match between BMD and in-ring legend Bruce the Ruby Berry. We'll see how the new school collides with the old school tonight. Here in our main event contest, we'll be going to the ring any second now for that one. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight for this unique episode of Spirit Rising. BMD starting things off fast here with a takedown and then running knees across the chest of Bruce Berry, wanting to set the tone for what could be a high-impact main event contest. Fireman's carry from BMD leading into what I believe is a chicken wing there. Both men jockeying for position. Big strikes delivered to the midsection. And then a takedown. BMD firing on all cylinders here in the main event. A victory over Bruce Berry would mean a lot for the young new school competitor. But Bruce Berry has seen it all over his long, illustrious wrestling career. Underhook suplex, beautifully executed by the Ruby. Drop toe hold now for BMD. Mounted punches to the back of the head. Bruce Berry trying to cover up there and is able to escape. Basement dropkick taking the legs out from under BMD. Pinning predicament now. Lenny Spencer in position. Just a 1 count. Takedown again from BMD. Keeping the legend grounded could be a smart move. Bruce Berry being driven back by these forearms, but the chops coming out on top. Rear chinlock being applied, and you see Bruce Berry burying his knees in the back of BMD, causing further distress. Irish whip, kitchen sink connecting for Bruce Berry.
Bruce Berry is practically a legend.
He is a legend, Connie. He has been a champion almost everywhere he's been. He got close to it here in Super Spirit Wrestling when Benjamin Rose was champion. He had a shot at the title. Pinning predicament now, just a 1 count. Bruce Berry had a shot at the title at New Purpose, but was unable to obtain gold against then-champion Benjamin Rose. Of course, your current Spirit Band champion is the fancy genius Hideo Kuba, able to outdo Benjamin Rose at Super Spirit Live a few weeks ago. Benjamin Rose then lost his heavyweight title rematch against Hideo Kuba, and Kuba firmly establishing himself as the undisputed Spirit Band champion. But for now, we see Bruce Berry locked up here tonight with BMD. You know that Spirit Band is still on his mind, and another win in his record would catapult him toward the title conversation. What a kick there delivered by BMD. Irish whip to follow. The cross chop scouted by Bruce Berry, who will try an Irish whip of his own. Kitchen sink now from the Ruby.
He's gonna have to come harder than that if he wants to put down Bruce Berry.
BMD will use his striking prowess and his slamming prowess to take down one of the best old school competitors in the business. Bruce Berry now with an apron suplex. Good stuff there. Textbook maneuver from Bruce the Ruby Berry, but now BMD trapping the arm for machine gun style chops across the neck. And now wrenching the leg of Berry, looking very painful. Bruce Berry not able to get to the ropes, but is able to create some separation with a kick, and now a rake to the eyes. Bruce Berry certainly not afraid to get rough to earn victories here in the heavyweight division. Basement drop kick. BMD quickly up to his feet, but on the receiving end of some chops from Berry this time. Schoolboy, 1, 2. Near fall for Bruce the Ruby Berry, but BMD following up with a striking combination and countering with a back elbow. Running offense now, knees across the body of Berry, and trapping the arm again for more chops. BMD on fire here. Submission maneuver now. Could he submit a submission specialist? No, this match will continue.
What a match.
Indeed, our main event here tonight at Spirit Rising. Jumping pile driver, big stuff out of Bruce the Ruby Berry, sending BMD to the ropes. Deep arm drag takedown. Working the legs, softening him up maybe for the Ruby lock. It could come at any time. And as I say that, he rolls him through for the Ruby lock near the ropes. Can BMD get there? And indeed, a rope break signaled by Lenny Spencer. BMD able to use the ropes to stay in this one against a dangerous submission maneuver. The Ruby lock, one of the very best here in the heavyweight division. Huge forearm from the Ruby, taking the wind out of the sails of BMD. He was really going at him for a second there, but as I say that, an Irish whip, cross chop connecting this time, not scouted. More submission offense here from BMD. Conditioning of Bruce Berry being put to the test here as he rolls through for another Ruby lock being applied, and that's it, the Ruby lock putting away BMD. It was too much damage, and Bruce the Ruby Berry showing why he is one of the absolute best, why he is a legend of wrestling here, and he has made such a splash in Super Spirit Wrestling since his debut, going right back up the heavyweight division toward the title conversation. BMD suffering an unfortunate loss in the main event, but nevertheless putting on an impressive performance against a man who has over 30 years of in-ring experience. Well, folks, that's going to do it for us here tonight at what has been an incredibly special episode of Spirit Rising. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight, and thank you, Connie Mills, for joining me on commentary via satellite.
Thank you, Shirt. Be safe and good night.
Yes, as a message to everyone, take care of each other and be good to each other in these trying times. We will see you tomorrow for Super Spirit Live. For now, I'm Shirt Donovan. For everyone here at twitch.tv and Super Spirit Wrestling, have a good night.